Alright, hello everyone, welcome. Sorry, I was looking through this, it's been a while, and I was like, hey, why don't I have, why didn't I do Maal 3A, but I guess that's why. Okay, so, oh god damn. Sorry. I got, well, we'll go over it. So I guess, sorry, so Maal 4 is surveyed, don't have any moons there, cool. So Maal 5. Standard O2, actually, I can't remember anything about anything. So this is, post-Christmas, and I don't know, I was gonna maybe, I had thought about maybe recording a little bit, or recording something before Christmas, but I got a new microphone. Hopefully you can tell. Which I think actually it's good. Well, it's good, except that my mic stand is not quite. My mic stand is a little bit more. Sorry. Let's land so I can rant on about things. My mic stand, this is a very heavy microphone. It's a Shure SM7B, I believe. Oh fuck. I guess also the XLR cord is, oh Jesus. The SLR cord is, oh my god, sorry. The XLR cord is like just dangling right now. I should rearrange it, but that'll be in I'll have to do that in a bit. But this hike has like built-in noise cancellation, and it is so good. Like, I guess it's really, like, a relatively small thing, but literally, I don't need to do anything in Audacity. The only reason I would record in Audacity is because I would want to have a separate thing. Like, literally, if the noise reduction does anything, it's so minuscule that, like, you know, which is good because, you know, I stream, and, you know, that's a very good... I will say this is a $400 microphone, and it's also a $400 microphone that, and this is the base model. So, also, hold on, let me see if I can adjust myself here, maybe get a little bit, eat the microphone a little bit. It's... well, I guess we'll see how everything works, but, oh god. Yeah, I need to get a stronger mic arm. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, we've got ornamental outpost production. Yeah, I don't know. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Oh my god. Flora complete? Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. I at one point I was like, you know what? I'm going to record all of I'm gonna you know, I was really gung-ho. I was fairly happy with you know, like, oh, I mean, this is gonna be a project. I was willing to do it. Metabolic agent outpost production allowed. Harvestable metabolic agent. I'm not at the point in editing where I've started like calling out what the resources are can be produced, and I don't know how well I've done that in maybe like some of the last session, I guess, but Oh. I don't know. I haven't been super excited about this game. I have, the last time I played Star Citizen, well, okay, I guess I should actually open with this. I just got a comment on Christmas. Somebody watched one of my videos on Christmas and felt the need to be like, this game sucks. Star Citizen is so much better. And like, I wanted to be like, you know what? I mean, like, I don't know how fair it is really to compare. I mean, they're not trying to be the same thing. But from my perspective, I mean, from my perspective, I agree with you. But there's also like, there are also some people who like would say that yes, Starfield is flawed, but also it's Star Citizen isn't the game I'm interested in, you know. But I can't. I'm just like, but I didn't actually comment anything because I was like, I didn't reply with anything because I was like, I don't know. But it does make me think, like, you know, honestly, like, I think, like, doing a huge, massive project like this does not seem like it would be. Like, I need to stop. I think, now there are definitely going to be some games that are going to be very long, and have, you know, there's some Let's Plays that I'm going to do that are going to be very long. I think Star Citizen, like doing I'm going to explore every planet in Star Citizen. I think that'd be all right. I think I could do that. I think like actually exploring every planet is gonna have a much more interesting. It's gonna be much more interesting per planet. Now, granted, in Star Citizen, there's still gonna be, like, if anything, more planets that, you know, don't have a breathable atmosphere, don't have wildlife on them. And I'm not necessarily going to... I don't know what those videos will be, if I do them. But, yeah, it's, gonna be a thing. That just sounds so much more interesting though, because I know that Star Citizen, like, every planet is going to have history. Every planet's going to have a story to tell, whereas this is just, you know, all the planets here are, except for a very, very few, are sorry, except for just a few, we're gonna have to move somewhere. Basically, the planets here are just a, I don't want to say blank canvas, but they're a blank canvas. You know, so like, you know what? No, I guess they're modern art. They're modern abstract art. Like, there's a story to tell, but it's only... there's a story to tell or to interpret. But, like... It's not so much of that. You know, I don't know. That's like... I'm trying to decide who I'm dissing somebody, and I don't know who if I'm dissing the art, if I'm dissing modern art, or if I'm dissing the game more. For that comparison. Because there's so much about this game that is, like, beautiful, right? But, like, I don't know. Also, I think, like, if anybody actually watches all of these in any kind of continuity, and, like, I don't know, I talk about how disappointed I am with Starfield like every other goddamn episode, I'm realizing. Also, we got fiber and aromatic. We got fiber from a flora and aromatic from a fauna. But yeah. I mean, like, granted, I didn't know when I was looking at when I was, planning on doing this, I didn't know that all of the places were going to be, like, super lifeless. So, I feel like, I don't know, I can be forgiven there. Of course, like, mods are going to be a thing. But also, I think if there was, like, a sim settlement thing... Oh. If there's, like, a sim settlement thing, or, like, some sort of, like, faction thing where you can make your own faction, and, like, have people actually invade you, or, like, set up bases around systems, and that would make this whole scale thing seem a little bit more feasible, or a little bit more reasonable to have done. Because also, I'm trying to think, so we're going to compare, also the fiber is harvestable. Have we run into any flora that doesn't require water as the input? Oh well. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just like, where is all the other flora? I don't want to... I'm gonna try and do this as fast as possible. I don't want to be here on one planet for so long. I'm trying to think if honestly though Star Citizen actually does, in its current state, have more content. Not more content, but like in terms of actual meaningful planets. Okay, so we have yeah, so we have 4 planets that are built out and branched out. In Star Citizen, we've got 4 landing locations. Well, actually, I guess really 5. Let's be... Well, does Grimhex count as one, or maybe well, it's a station. Which is kind of like a pseudo landing zone, really. Oh, and then there's, a debate between, like, stations in Starfield and stations in Star Citizen. Which actually, stations in Starfield are definitely, or in Star Citizen are definitely more content-rich in that they have, like, multiple stores, as opposed to not. Even, like, currently in the live build right now, in 322, it's, temperament fearless. But yeah. And in this, we've got Mars, we've got Alpha Centauri, we've got, there was oh right, the third system that the UC is allowed to have is freaking Wolf. So their third landing zone is the Den. And then, Uh, who is it? The Freestar has Aquila City, Neon, and Hopetown. So, like, Starfield, the full game, has, like, 5 landing zones and a station. And a station that deserves to be, you know, put in a place above just a regular station. Actually, no. Yeah, no. The den is, I mean, okay, you know what? The key does count as that. I'll grant you that. So, yeah. We've got 5, so the full game of Starfield has 5 landing zones. And then 1 station that is really, it is properly deserving of being called its own landing zone. And right now, in one system of Star Citizen, you have 4 landing zones. And, yeah. And, like, yeah, I don't know. That's obviously, like, this game, even though I think it doesn't have nearly enough quests, enough, like, hand-crafted quests, it definitely... It definitely does have more handcrafted quests than Star Citizen. It definitely, the full game does have more quests than an alpha. Sure. I'll grant you that. What else? Oh, the procedural generate. You know what, actually, though, like, the quest locations are, like, bunkers in Star Citizen right now. I don't feel too great because they're, like, because they're procedurally, or not, well, they are procedurally generated. And then an artist goes and, cleans everything up. But, in terms of, like, how, repetitive is everything, I mean, they are somewhat repetitive. I mean, like, I know when I go into a bunker mission that I'm going to go and, there's going to be the cargo room and the server room and the main room and, all that stuff. But they are actually randomly, the layouts aren't the exact same, whereas this game is. Yeah. Hyper Catalyst from the Hunting Alligator. I don't really want to fight them. I don't know if I should. But yeah, I don't know. I also did make a video for 322, or recorded a video for 322. Oh, also, outpost production is allowed on these dudes. Non-lethal harvest. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. So I wouldn't want to do... So if I was going to do a Star Citizen planetary guide, and it wouldn't be called planetary, or it wouldn't be called, Galactic guide or anything, because, well, for one thing, they have an official thing called Galactic Guide that they haven't, even though, like, the devs haven't updated that, you know, in forever. I probably don't have any plans to update that. Still, Galactic Guide, I've done it for Starfield, so gotta come up with something else. Verse travels through the verse, but I think through the verse was also, no. Was it? No, it was Reverse the Verse was a show that they had. Through the Verse might be TTV. I don't know. I could work. It's a work in progress. I wouldn't want to do it now. I wouldn't want to do it now because, like, there's so many systems that still need to be updated or still need to be added, and it's not going to be anytime soon. So, like, I think it would be so much more interesting, though, right? Like, it would be so much more interesting because I would need a ship, and I would probably need to use a singular ship. Well, no. I probably want to use a smaller ship. Like, I probably want to use my C1 in some circumstances, but I would probably want to get something larger. I think what I'd want is... Currently my thought actually for, like, an exploration ship would be a swamp and coniferous forests. Okay, let's go then. Swamp. Yeah, nope. So there's probably something, yep, something in the ocean. Tropical forest. Cool. Yeah. Oh, one of those towers. Yeah, I think, oh, sorry, but yeah. I'd have to also worry about the... Ooh, okay, we've got sealant. We got something good here. Also, these trees are kind of cool. It would also be interesting, though, because through the verse, or Star Citizen thing, because I'd have to worry about my ship, like the condition of my ship. Like, it wouldn't just be eye candy. Ooh, sealant is outpost is harvestable. Yeah, these are nice trees. Oh god. Oh. I did not foresee the problem of my mic stand not being strong enough. That was definitely an oversight. The cord is like, so it has to be facing downwards. And yeah, it's like right now just like touching my stomach, not like forcing itself into my stomach, but like, yeah. I also, okay, so before with my other mic, I would multiply my volume by 4 and keep the game audio at the same level. So if I do editing here, which I might, we'll see. Oh my god, really? Wow. Okay. I need to find the coast. I had to press M so many damn times. Going to have to travel northeast here. Oh, am I gonna stand on top of the roof? No, I wonder how much a difference, like, what if, radial quests? What if instead of having, like, I don't know. What if you could only get radial quests by, like, going to a civilian outpost or, you know, a faction outpost? Well, okay, I say that, but I literally have a mod that adds the mission terminals that I can add any of the mission terminals for any of the factions onto my ship. So you know, also, I don't know, there's a thing to be said about the whole Starborn thing. I'm realizing that I just don't care. I just don't care about it. Like, to see, I don't know, to see a few variations in what the world is like, I don't know, it's... I don't know, I guess just doesn't, I don't know, it's just, it doesn't seem so interesting to me. Now, like, well, this is going to be uploaded in 2024. I don't know, I've got some ideas for multiversal stuff. You know, I'll save that. I don't know, I should save that for something else, but... I should save it for another episode. That's what I wanted to say. But now that I think about it, no, I'm gonna have to spend like 20 minutes going up and down this coastline. I almost wonder if, like, the resources... I mean, they're not... I assume they're not actually randomly generated per planet, so, like, you're always gonna find titanium on this planet, or that planet. But, I wonder if, like, and, you know, same for, creatures, I assume, if it was random, I don't know, that would be like the... Is this water... Water is not hazardous. Oh god, of course. If you can't find... If you can't find something, if you can't find, like, the last few creatures, it's because they're, it's because they're in the ocean. And you know what? I'm also realizing this is more effective, my gun, than the scanner. I can't fight in the water, and my gun is longer range than the scanner. So this is actually the better way to... I would say the better way to get that data. Yeah. Also, like, really, who the fuck came up with this? The more I'm thinking about it, because, like, and I guess I will save that thing I was going to say for another episode. Because, like, really, like, I know that the person who designed those fish, those creatures, I know they're super fucking competent at their job. And they're absolutely, I am sure they're a lovely person. In fact, lovely people, because it's almost certainly a team. Maybe even a team that worked on this one asset, you know? But at the very least, you know, obviously the whole team is comprised of impressive individuals. I can't appreciate any of them at all. Alright, yeah. Oh, also, I mentioned I made a 320, or recorded a 322 video. I don't know. I feel like I've just been uninspired as of late. I also want to get a friend on and record Star Citizen. Because I think, well, for one thing, I think the game, increasingly as time goes on, is going to be, there will always be solo content, but it's going to be, and there will be a time when, like, oh, like, there's some missions where, like, there's friendly AI and they actually, like, are really decent and they'll help you and they'll be able to pick you up if you need. Which is to say, yeah, there's going to be solo content for the game. But as time goes on, and especially right now when the AI can't do that, having a friend is paramount. But yeah, that was Maal 5. Until next time, have a good day, great day, even. Chowskis.